Alright everyone, and we're back for another one. Hey guys, it's Light here and welcome back to my channel. It's time to continue our great Ace Attorney adventures. Starting episode 2. The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band. And we're actually going to be able to be investigating for the first time in this game, so I'm excited. Let's get into it, guys. Episode 2. Yes, I would like to start playing from the start of this one. That's cool.
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath.
Oh, I've heard of Sholmes.
In
Oh
time,
boy.
there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern's shutter, and the room slowly came into view.
Mystery
Sholmes was
novel type
staring
case?
intently at one
What
particular
is
corner
this?
when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band.
Speckled band. Interesting.
I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder.
What the heck?
Fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
Yeah, looks like it. What in the world? 9th of January, 6:37 a.m. On board the steamship Ryunosuke. Oh no.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me.
Oh, I love him
The
already.
cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a
Oh boy.
locked room
We
mystery.
love those.
In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor.
Did he though?
Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then.
Because that was
And the
there
letters were
too.
well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time.
Compos
It's a
mentis.
most extraordinary script.
Extraordinary.
And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different...
Jeez, he's quite a character. What the heck?
This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident by the victim himself, I would venture.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Well, what have we here?
Who are you? And what do you think you're doing here?
Da! No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait!
He waits
That
till
would
notices.
be necessary.
You see, in less than 5 seconds from now,
I
I will
Feel
reveal
the
the killer
killer
to
to
you.
you.
What?
What?
Don't be absurd. This is murder. And it can be locked from inside.
Ah, yes, the locked room. But that mystery is
Paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you, and where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world.
What in the world?
Sherlock Sholmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
Yes, I've heard of you. Don't know anything about you, but I've heard the name. Sherlock Sholmes, really, Capcom? My head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air. Wait, I can't move. What? Why is he chained? What the? Why am I in handcuffs? Not again. Don't tell me. So you're waking up now, Don't tell me, not again. We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are a true cold-blooded man. You found me then. We found you. And now you pay. Criminal. How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe, sorry. Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is, No. I'll tell you everything. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. Isn't that... Shisato, why did you do it? Why did you take his life? Mr. Shisato. Is this a fever dream? Don't tell me he's gonna be on trial again, please. Wait, what did you just say? Take his wife? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? Kazuma? No. What? No. Huh. You pretend you do not know? You are a wolf. You are a wolf in the sheep's pelt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. What? Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. This can't be real. Here, in this very cabin, that was bolted shut from the inside. His body? Please, do not try to tell us we're doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? But he can't be. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please. Oh my god, what is this? No. What in the world? This is a joke, right? Right? Come on, it has to be a joke. Kazuma. It was just 2 short weeks ago. Are you sure about this? Won't we get in trouble? Don't you find it funny being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? Are you serious? It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed their traveling case onto the floor. Thought I was going to die. Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. He was in the trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look. Hey, honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway. Joking. They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? From her faithful judicial assistant, Makotoba, you mean? From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away. No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this. I suppose so. Anyway, it's about time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's current, but you'd better get in there, I think. It won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze. Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it. Stop worrying. I tell you what. Why don't you write keep out or something on this piece of paper? What? Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside. I don't know. We've only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. We leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer. No, I'm not a murderer. Duh, you said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on this ship, but murdering my best friend? No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. Susato-san. Please, tell me what happened. I need to know. Very well. But there is something I would like to ask of you, too. Those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Is he actually? He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream? And these handcuffs, they think I did it? They think I'm Cosimo's killer? And they found him. The cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. What? Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation? This is impossible. How did he die then? What happened exactly? Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances? Please, Susato-san, you have to tell me. The cause of death is still undetermined. They don't know how he died? The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall know more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So presumably that means there were no obvious signs of injury, then? That's true, yes. Oh my gosh. Can anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Cosmo? Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. Please. Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yes, I was, but he would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning. I was waiting outside his cabin as I have every day so far in this voyage. But this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder? I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewmen forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside, there was Cosimo collapsed on the floor. I can't believe this. And the light tape here now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somewhere. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe. This is all very hard to believe for me, too, trust me. Now I've told you everything that I know, so it's my turn to ask you a question. Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything. Oh my gosh, what in the world is happening? Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, yes. I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time. I had no idea. How could you have occupied Cosimo-san's cabin for so long without him noticing? No. That would have been impossible, obviously. Yes, of course. Cosimo invited me. He wanted us to go to England together. Actually asked you? But why? I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself. I don't understand. Cosimo, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you? In the world... It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I? That you ought to become a lawyer yourself. Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious. You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that. Oh, this is so sad. But I've never thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there? Oh, no, definitely not. But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then what? Nothing. Forget it. What is he hiding? Don't tell me he never tells us. Are you kidding? Asmussen is. He was always saying the same thing, that he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you. Yes, maybe. Something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes, then. It was darker than I've ever seen it before. Susato-san. Sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on this ship, I mean. If I know Cosmo-san, I expect he was trying to protect me. To avoid me becoming guilty by association. That's exactly right, yes. Word perfect, in fact. Oh my gosh. Last night. If you're not the culprit, then tell me. What happened last night here in this cabin? Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. Cosmo brought me something to eat just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there just like I always did. After that, I fell asleep? Well, yes. So deeply that you didn't even stir when Cosmo-sama was killed. Well, yes. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I know it sounds unbelievable. Really, I do. But it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything. Really? Something wrong? Oh, no, it's... Please, forget it. Sato-san, you have to believe me, I didn't do it. I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this. Cosmo, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? Can't take this. Try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen. I'm sorry, but Cosmo was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around? My hands tied while whoever did this walks free? No, I can't allow that to happen. Well, how do you propose to do that? What if this is like a test? I know, I'm probably grasping, but like, what if he's not dead and he's testing him? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Cosmo's life, and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me. Yeah. What the heck? No, what the? That was a Susato takedown. A Susato what? What more sharp was that? I'm going to need you to prove it. Sorry, prove it? Yes, Your innocence. I need evidence. But how am I supposed to... Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago? You successfully defended yourself in a court of law. Ah, see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Sato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime. Is it this? Or is it this? No way it would be this. It's the only evidence there. Yes! Tell me, when was I discovered in the wardrobe? When I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Oh, yes, it was. I remember clearly. I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well. Huh? Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled outside from the wardrobe doors before he opened them. But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck somebody outside of the doors on my own. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, I love this angle, this upside down angle. It's so funny. It's impossible that I killed Kazuma. Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. Thank you, Susato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me up? Oh, I can't believe this. Well, in light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least. Thank you. So you finally believe me? I'm sorry, no. What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position, huh? What does she think I am, a magician? For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san. Please don't misunderstand. I still have my doubts. Oh. I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Come on. Right. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here, examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, and I will avenge your death. This is just... Oh, this is so cool. I love how it looks. The style of it, the colors, everything. Alright, anyways, examine. Oh my gosh. No. First over here, I guess. There's nothing on this table at all. Plate and cutlery all over the floor for some reason. Yes, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still... No, wait a minute. What is it? That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all. So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-san. Sato, please. No. Oh dear, that won't do. Oh, what's the matter, Susato-san? Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused I forget to look around properly. Yes, that's not good. I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruhodo-san? I'm sure you're careful to look all around using the left and right, aren't you? Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin. Why did it wait to tell me? I don't know. It waited to tell me until I investigated something. That's strange. Yes, let's do that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. Okay. Just keep looking. That's my dinner from last night, a roast chicken. It was really tasty. Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But did you eat it on the floor here? I'm not Sada-san. I ate at the table, of course. Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor. But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he? No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me. Oh no, does that mean... Will Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly? It's just too horrible. Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach. No. Oh man. Seigi, Japanese word for justice. Brushstrokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. Yes, his calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. Yet can you really look at those characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoroughly? Oh, please. Of course I can. I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to? Oh my gosh. Even though you stowed away on this ship? Oh god. Now you're going to bring that up, are you? I can't win. That's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it. Yes, he was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul. I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow it to bring it on this trip. I suppose that shows just how important it was to him. And now he's gone, but I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. I don't like this at all. Why? What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. Therefore, the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two. Glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Ryunosuke fastener from a kimono outfit. I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him, would he? And the mark beside it, what is it, I wonder? It has a sort of brick-like hue. Yes, you're right. It is the color of brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. Interesting. Sure, why not? Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes at the scene of the crime. Excuse me. What? I was wondering how it's going, the investigation, I mean. Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it is not true, I see. Sorry. The criminal asking the investigator for information about his crime, very funny. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be a joke. He doesn't appear to be laughing either, he's convinced you're guilty. He might have useful information though, I have to keep trying. So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? Don't tell me. Yet, of course not. Now back to the corner of the room and make silent. Say no more to you. Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there, he seemed a little flustered. Oh boy. When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open, this bolt had been firmly closed. It's quite a small bolt and not particularly sturdy, and it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. It's no wonder everyone suspects me. Oh man. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine. I remember reading once in a detective novel. The culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from outside the room in a situation like this. Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. Aww. But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid. Please, I'm sorry. When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine. Not again. Oh man. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Berea. It's essentially a list of requests from the cabin to all passengers on board. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are strictly forbidden. What? Why are you staring at me? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? Well, I can't decide. Well, one thing's for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. That's good. These books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they're all toppled the same way. And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Although he's fallen over as well. Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked, and everything mown down at once. I wonder if perhaps it was Cosmo doing his morning sword training, do you think? I seriously doubt it. And perhaps it was you, Naruhodo-san, in a fit of rage. I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and the statue. The way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder? Oh, well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess. Let's check the trunk. That's a very large traveling case, isn't it? Yes, it carries a lot of memories for me. Memories? What do you mean? Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case. Yes, I see it says "this way up" in Japanese. Which in hindsight, I should have realized a foreign crewman wouldn't be able to read. I was turned over and over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here. Oh dear, being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds. It's romantic. Well, it was less painful than a scissor takedown. Jeez. Alright. Wow, I've got no words. This has been quite the turnabout here. A really different vibe than the last episode. Wait, last case, anyway. Alright, I think we're gonna have to finish investigating the room next time. I have no idea what's going on, guys. It's been quite a shock, honestly. Poor Kazuma, if he's actually dead. I'm still holding the theory that he's alive somehow. Anyway. Alright, guys. That's gonna be it for this one. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.